That's how you just tell yourself, this is what I want to do. I just have to raise my rates, and then don't think that these guys can manipulate me. I am not going to let that happen. You simply should not have certain thoughts in your minds, like how am I going to get the mortgage approved? How am I going to get my credits fixed? There are people in whose consciousness these thoughts are irrelevant. Like I used to give the example of Prince Williams. Is Prince Williams going to be worried about mortgage approval and writing resumes? No. These are all irrelevant data. But for most people, it's very, very real. Why? Because of negativity. It's all negativity. That we just wanted to feel very low. I will start from the bottom. But there are many people like, I was in France, and I have a disciple who is an oil dealer. I spoke to her a few days ago. She doesn't work anymore. About 15 years ago, she completed a deal. 15 or 18 years ago. For 18 years, she has not worked. She has always stayed in Paris. Whenever I go there, she stays at George Sang. And then when I go there, I stay in George Sang, and then she takes care of everything. And she's now in Prince de Gaulle, because George Sang went on a renovation. So she moved to the Prince de Gaulle. And she takes me out to fancy places in France. Some of the places, the dinner costs about $1,500, and then she throws a tip of $500 to all the people because they all know that she's coming. One day I will bring her here. She was like, she will light up the whole room, and the first time that I met her, there was a British doctor who introduced this girl to me, and then I just went to see her in George Sang, and she was in a multicolored dress. I have never seen anybody wearing that kind of dress. She said, I have to come back. Excuse me, I was in a business meeting, and so excuse my dress. I have to come in a formal dress, And then the dress she was wearing previously I've never seen anybody to wear it. All her dresses are about $10,000, $15,000 each. So she came, she doesn't buy any clothes below that money. So she came back again in a dress which, oh my God, she said it was less. She thought that it was going to, I assumed that she was going to come in a dress which is much subdued. But she came back again with a dress which was even more spectacular. So she went to India many times, and then wherever I went, and then there will be a huge crowd saying, this is a movie star here who has come, and And when you look at her, she will look like not a real human being, but just something like a plastic one. There is so much makeup. That's she puts on. And so she said, I said, I'm going to be in India, so I will come to India now, she said. So because she has nothing to do, what she did was, 18 years ago, she finished a deal. And the deal was an oil deal. She's basically an oil dealer. She signed a contract for 100 years, yeah, with an oil company. And she gets only like a half a cent or so per gallon. But then the volume is several billion gallons of oil. So the money is coming, and she doesn't even worry about, who is going to stay in Georgetown for a year, right? Paying rent. Okay. And then they come and then give you kind of fruits and things like just freshly picked, and they gave me some dates. The dates that you buy here are not, they are all dried up. There are real date fruits, and they're very delicious. And it comes in like a grape. The grapes come there in like a bunch of grapes. So the dates come there like real fruits. And that is their breakfast. They give fruits like this for breakfast. Okay. And she manifested the reality because part of it she belonged to the Bulgarian royalty.